Three. What's going on, guys? Today I have a dual commentary, and I usually don't do dual commentaries, but this gamer came to me, and I had to do dual with him because one, he lives in my area, and his last name is actually Nall, and you guys know that my last name is Nalls. The only difference between our names is I have an S and he doesn't. And so, I don't know, we might be related. I have no clue, but why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Long Hauler, or Justin. As Null said, we have similar last names. I'm wondering if down the line the S got dropped by my family because we are notoriously lazy, but...
Yeah. Actually, we did, my mom did a family background thing, and it was really common for some of our family members to drop the S.
Oh, really?
So that's why, yeah, that's why I was like, dude, is this guy like related to me?
Might be, man. It's too similar to kind of just completely ignore. I might have to check it out.
Yeah, because I don't know, it's definitely it's not like, oh yeah, I got a last name of Johnson and so does he, so
Right.
maybe we're related.
Right.
So how old are you?
I'm actually 29.
Oh really? And how did you how long have you been in the gaming?
It depends on what you define gaming. I've been playing video games since probably 5 years old. I started off playing just the regular Nintendo with my brother and my upstairs. We played, you might be too young to remember this game, but it was a track and field game that had a big fold out mat that had like the A and B buttons on the mat, and you just ran on it and jumped. And
oh yeah,
like
yeah, you
that.
ran as fast as you could and you
Yeah.
could jump. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so that's how I got started, and I never really played consistently until I guess this game came out. So it's only been kind of a year, I guess.
Oh really? So what made you started to like want to record and stuff and do all this?
It's kind of the same way that everyone else gets in. Well, most other people that I've heard and talked to gets into it. I was playing with my buddy, and he was talking to me about getting a nuke, and I couldn't figure out how in the hell he got a 25 kill streak without dying. So I started YouTubing how to get a nuke, and I stumbled upon some of the bigger guys' channels, and Hutch and C Nanners and Blame Truth. So started watching those every day at work during my downtime and kind of got hooked, so I just went out and bought a PVR and kind of just started from there.
Nice. Man, what that shoot. You can watch videos at your work. I want your job.
Not
Wish
really.
I could.
I'm not supposed to, but my job is just so incredibly boring. My subs know what I do, but I'll tell you, I do digital forensics for the government.
Oh,
And,
really?
Yeah, and that's the response I get from everyone. Oh, really? You've kind of got that sounds kind of cool tone in your voice, but it's
Yeah,
not.
but it's really not.
It's really not. It's going through hard drives and trying to like purge out data that's been deleted or hidden or whatever, and it just ends up being basically I just click next on the mouse button probably 10,000 times a day, reviewing every single little file on a computer's hard drive. So gets very monotonous, so I try to break up the day with YouTube videos, whether they be gaming videos or just stupid like Will Ferrell outtake videos and stuff like that.
Nice. I see you have a PS3. Do you have an Xbox too?
Yeah, I actually just bought the Xbox on Monday.
Oh, really? How are you liking it?
I like it. The controller's obviously bigger, and some of the buttons are flip-flopped on the PS3 than they are on the Xbox. Like the right bumper, what would be the equivalent of the right bumper on the PS3 actually shoots the gun, and on Xbox it fires a grenade. So the first couple games I was having trouble when I would try to line up my sight. I would throw like a stun grenade and then throw a Semtex instead of aim down sight and shoot.
Yeah, gosh, I used to do that too because I used to own a PS3 as well, and so I would have like it'd take a couple games, be like, "What the hell am I doing?"
Yeah. Yeah,
well, since this is going on both of our channels, is there anything that you want to ask me?
Yeah. So, guys, for the people, my subs that are watching this, I mentioned that I was going to be doing a dual com with a guy in my last video, and I didn't want to name you specifically in case something came through, but this is NallsXD, and I kind of stumbled upon his channel. I was watching one of Thunder Toro's videos the past couple days, and he's got his like wall of fame or whatever it is, and
Right.
I saw NallsXD and I was like, well shit, that's kind of the same name. So I clicked on your channel, and what I really like about his channel is, and when I'm saying his, I'm talking about Nall's channel, is he does kind of serious commentary where it's not about gameplay. He tries to help people out with certain situations that everyone goes through, whether it be bullying or one of the inspiring ones that I listened to the other day was he had a guy on that was recovering from testicular cancer, and
Yeah.
you talked to him. Is he a friend of yours or just a gaming friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a gaming friend that's I've known him ever since I bought my Xbox. It's been like 2 years now, and as soon as I met him, he found out about it. So like, I've known him ever since he's been fighting it.
Yeah, so that was a very inspiring commentary, and then I started listening to a couple of the other ones, and he just has something that I think is really important for the community as a whole. There's a lot of negativity going on right now with people out trolling channels and starting
Oh, Jesus,
wars
yes.
with everything, and it's just a breath of fresh air to see someone actually trying to make a difference. So I guess my first question is, what started your Serious Talks series?
Um, well, I was making videos like every other person. I mean, pretty much standard. Yeah, I just got 80 kills with a sniper. This how I did it, yada yada. And I mean, it was just what everyone else was doing, and I wanted to do something that was different because whenever I get into a project, I'm always being creative, and I never want to like follow someone. So I didn't want to follow the same game type crowd, and so I just started thinking. I was like, all right, well, what can I do? And I'm really big into being aware of what's going on with man, my computer makes all these stupid ass noises. Being aware of what's going on with the news and stuff, and so I just figured I'll start making commentaries that maybe could benefit whoever's watching.
That's cool, man. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So you're making commentaries that kind of help people out and benefit everyone. Does that lead to any career choice moves that you're gonna make, or are you still undecided?
Yeah, when I first got out of high school, I went into a community college to do network security, which is basically like stopping hacking and stuff. And I did that because I thought, that would be something that will make me a lot of money, and it's something that everybody needs. But after my first semester of it, I quickly realized that like that's not what I want to do, and I'm not gonna be happy. But then when I start making these commentaries, like I really do enjoy like getting messages from people saying that, hey, that last video that you did helped me out a lot. I'm going through the same situation, and I get a lot of enjoyment out of that. So I decided to make a career as either being a social worker or a high school guidance counselor. And so right now, I'm pursuing in school to get my degree into that. So hopefully I can make a career out of helping people.
That's cool. So how old are you actually?
I will be 21 in December, so I'm still kind of young in a way.
Dude, this is getting freakier. My birthday is December 12th.
Mine's the 27th.
Yeah, it's strange. So yeah, I was watching, looking through things on your channel. Were you or are you ever in Optic, and what's the relationship with Optic that I keep seeing people asking you that question?
Yeah, I was in Optic for the PS3 division when they first started out. To give you a good example of when I actually had more subscribers than the PS3 Optic channel when we first started out.
Oh wow!
And yeah, and I left within like 2 weeks because they wanted me to solely play on the PS3 and not play on the Xbox. And I mean, I'm a hard ass. Like, like I'm very strong opinionated. So like when they told me that, I was just like, no, I'm gonna play on whatever console I want to play on. And so I left. But yeah, I still get questions about that. The people are like, you were never an optic and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, well, okay.
Yeah. Um,
So,
so what is the BNS thing that you have on your channel?
that is the clan that I've been in, Jesus, since like 2008.
Oh wow.
Um, Originally it started on the PS3, and I was in it on there, and then once I left the PS3, I went on the Xbox. I ran into some guys that had BNS in their name and got hooked up with them. And now I'm the only like original member from BNS is still like games. All the other ones have done left, and like I don't know what they're doing now.
Nice.
So
Well, I think we're heading down towards the end of the video. I'm sure yours got messed up with our audio difficulties.
right.
Is there anything? Well, there was one other thing. What else do you do in your spare time? I saw in your relationship video that you mentioned something about racing. Is that
Oh
something?
yeah, racing has been a big part of my life. I used to race karts, which is like really fast go-karts, and
Right.
but it got too expensive. But now I do I would do marathons like running. Like I'm going to do a 5K run on Thanksgiving Day, and then I also I'm getting into downhill mountain biking
Oh,
in
nice.
West Virginia. So like I've pretty much just been training for that 4 to 6 hours a day basically,
Oh, wow.
all for a job. So that pretty much takes up all my time.
Well, I think we're about towards the end of the video, but I really appreciate you doing this with me. And like I said, man, I really appreciate, and I can speak for, I'm sure, thousands of other people when I say I appreciate what you're doing with your channel, and really hope that you can continue doing so. And again, thanks for taking the time out to do this with me.
Oh, it's
And
not a problem. Thanks for letting me come onto your channel and talk everyone's ear off and all that stuff.
yeah, so guys on my channel, go ahead and go over to NallsXD channel and sub. And I promise that you won't be disappointed, and check out some of his real life stories and some of the letters that people have sent him on the left of his home screen.
Yeah, and guys that are on my channel watching this video, go over to Nall's channel and check out his videos. He's a really mature commentator, and I enjoy his videos. And we have two cool last names, so
Yeah,
you
and I
can't.
guess this is kind of a revelation to the world. This is the first time I'm disclosing my last name, so uh, hope
I tell you
everyone.
what, if you change your gamer tag to Nall, I will add you.
Yeah, so I hope people don't start stalking me because you know my first and last name. So, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I think we're done here.
All right, see you guys.